Welcome to SimpleItalianCooking.com. My name is Liz and I want to thank you so much for watching this video today. Today we're going to make a wonderfully easy and simple Italian potato salad. It uses very little ingredients. All you need are a few potatoes, some garlic, olive oil, white wine vinegar, and some parsley. Alright, so we have here about, I'm using 6, these are Idaho potatoes. You can use red potatoes, you can use Yukon Golds, whatever you find works well. We're going to peel the potatoes, chop them into bite-sized 1-inch pieces, and then we're going to boil them for 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and peel and chop the potatoes. Be back in just a minute. I have my cubed potatoes. They're about 1-inch cubes, nice bite-sized pieces, and I'm adding them to my boiling water, almost boiling water, and I did add some salt to the water. Now keep in mind, potatoes cook at different rates depending on what kind of potato you have. So I'm going to check mine about 10 minutes and then 15 minutes because we don't want them mushy. We're not making mashed potatoes. So check it, and once they're tender but they still have a little bit of firmness left to it, we want to go ahead and at that point remove it. So just check your potatoes periodically. Be back in a minute. I love the smell of fresh parsley, and that's what we're going to be using in this recipe. So while my potatoes are boiling, coming to a boil, I'm going to chop about 1/3 of a cup of fresh parsley. It's been nearly 10 minutes and my potatoes are already done. I'm glad I've been checking them. So I'm going to go ahead and remove them with a slotted spoon and let them sit in a strainer so they can drain and cool. It'll probably take about 10 to 15 minutes. You can also always run cold water over them to help speed it up. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and gently spoon them out into a strainer, and we'll be back in a few moments. I just added the white wine vinegar and the olive oil to my potatoes, which I've cooled, and I have here 2 garlic cloves that I've chopped roughly, and I'm going to add those in, and I also have my 1/3 of a cup of fresh parsley that I'm adding in, and this is going to add a lot of nice flavor, very characteristic of the Italian potato salad recipe. Now, just to let you know, with the olive oil and white wine vinegar mixture, I used a 1/4 of a cup of olive oil and about 1/4 of a cup of white wine vinegar. But I want to let you know you really have to do this to your own taste. For instance, my husband prefers less olive oil, I prefer more olive oil, so you just have to play around with it until you get the mixture that you want. If you find it's too oily, add some more vinegar and you'll be all set. So I have this nicely mixed here. I'm going to cover it with some saran wrap, plastic wrap, and put it in the oven. In the refrigerator. Well, I hope you enjoy this recipe. There's so many other things you can even do with this recipe. You can add onions, make sure to add salt if you want to bring out even more flavor, change out the quantities, make it your own recipe. But please visit my website at www.simpleitaliancooking.com to print out this recipe and many more. And while you're there, you can also sign up for my weekly newsletter where I'll send you even more recipes and more cooking information all about Italian cooking and recipes. I know you'll enjoy it. Well, thank you again so much for watching this video. I'm so glad you joined us. Molti grazie e ciao!